Hey there, I'm James, this is Richard, and thanks for stopping by while your plot armor's on cooldown. Alright, Richard, what are we talking about today?
I don't know, you made the itinerary.
I did make the itinerary. So, what we got today, we have a game where it is superpower keeper swap.
I'll explain later.
Yep.
Don't try to
We're
explain.
going to talk about the Knight of the Seven Kingdoms as far as has been released and as far as we've gotten to watch. There's a new episode releasing tonight as we're recording this on Sunday, but haven't watched yet. We're going to talk about Percy Jackson and what we liked, what we didn't like. And then we're going to talk about High on Life 2 because that just released on February 13th.
I haven't beaten that one yet.
Neither have I, but we can talk about what we have been enjoying so far.
First up, I made the game this week.
You did make the game.
You, last week, screwed me over by giving me mushrooms on my number one.
Yeah, I'm a genius, yeah.
So we're going to see if I can pull one over on you as well.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I mind gamed this for hours.
Mind game this for hours. It is superpower keeper swap.
Yep. So this is keeper swap. We might play this a few times, but the rules are, I'm going to give him something that he starts with. I just lost my train of thought. I apologize. I'm going to give you something that you start with.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I will give you a hint. The hint will be a clue for what the next well, in this case, Power Edition, next power set is that you can take.
And I get the entire power set of that character.
Yes.
Even if it's not referenced in the hint.
You are you,
Okay.
but them.
Okay, so like if the hint is green and it's Green Lantern, I get all of Green Lantern's powers, not
Yes.
just the energy beam.
You are
You are Green Lantern.
If you get Wonder Woman,
You are Wonder Woman.
you are Wonder Woman with James's face.
Understood.
And they call you James.
They call me James.
Okay. So you get to keep
Okay.
after getting the clue, or you can swap for the next one.
And if I skip, I still get to see what it was and know what I
If
missed
you
out
skip, I'll tell you what you missed out on.
on. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That's a really easy game. Really fun.
Super easy.
Yeah.
So I give you a kind of a middle of the road one to start with.
Okay.
You start with Cyclops.
Okay.
You're getting Optic Blast. You're getting Energy
This is the
Absorption.
one we used as an example when we were talking about this game.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 You get Energy Absorption, and you get Spatial Awareness, and you're a Master of Trigonometry. If you didn't know that,
That's pretty good.
I looked up their powers to make sure.
He has energy absorption?
Yeah, he absorbs from the sun.
But that means he could also, for instance, like Hotspot, he could, whose power is basically he's like a solar flare. He could just nullify him entirely.
Possibly.
Anyways,
I don't know.
Good power.
So this is what you start
Fuck
with.
you, Superman. I also absorb the sun.
You have everything a Cyclops. Your first clue for
Okay.
the next hero on this list is expansion.
Ooh. Expansion?
What are we thinking?
First thing that comes to mind is expansion jutsu from Naruto. I forget which character. There's a whole clan in Naruto that uses expansion jutsu.
If I may, domain expansions.
Domain expansions. Why, don't put things in my brain because you're trying to.
I'm letting you know all the possibilities.
But expansion can also be growing in size, so it could be like Ant-Man or it could be the Atom. There's another thing that popped up here on screen. Hit it gently. There you go. Expansion. It could even be like depending on how. I think you spelled expansion wrong.
I might have.
Depending on how mean you're being, expansion could be All Might flexing and expanding in size.
I'm being pretty vague. It could be a lot of things.
All right, for the fun of this, I'm gonna take the first one. I'm gonna take expansion.
You're gonna swap?
I'm gonna swap.
Congratulations, you are now Mega Boy.
Hell yeah!
You have size manipulation. You
We're
can
getting
inflate
deep
and
cut.
Stretch. We're getting deep cut. Deep cut. And you have super strength and super mass.
That's actually a really good power set.
There's some. So I call him a middle of the road.
Yeah.
There's some middle of the road. There's some really bad. There's some really good. You're not gonna know which is which.
He's kind of also invulnerable.
Yes.
Like because of his mass switching. Like there's not a single thing that hit him in that entire Zoom. By the way, if no one knows who this character's from, he's from Zoom's Academy for Young Superheroes. Fantastic movie.
Most of the movie, he just goes by Tucker. They don't get their names till like the very end of the movie.
That's right. That's right. He wasn't Mega Boy till because they went to into the ducks area.
Yeah,
and
where they
used
picked
the
their
black
names.
light.
Yeah.
And you'll be Mega Boy.
So yeah, deep cuts.
Deep cuts. I'm not. First off, not disappointed.
Not disappointed?
I like Mega Boy. The only part that disturbs me is the part where he throws off his shoe and his foot gets a million fucking huge as shit.
Yeah.
Gross.
But these are deep cuts, so you need to be thinking of powers from anywhere.
Yeah. This is deep. All of them are deep cuts.
No,
Or most of them deep cuts. Most of them.
No,
are deep
some
cuts.
of them.
Some of them deep cuts.
So you ready for your next clue?
Yeah.
Your next clue is arrows.
Okay, so Green Arrow,
Mm-hmm.
because of my Hawkeye comes to mind. These are like this is first Huntress,
Mhm.
right? But arrows also makes me think of that one demon in Demon Slayer who has trajectory.
That is a good
deep
yes.
cut. Yeah, it's a deep cut.
Aang.
Aang also
Arrows could be
has
related to
arrow.
Aang.
Oh, so it could also just be on their body. Arrows.
It's all about this is risk versus reward. Are you
Yes.
willing to? Are there more good things related to arrows than bad things?
Yeah, no, yeah. Arrows. See, this is an alarmingly simple one because arrows seem pretty simple, and a lot of the people who have arrow-based abilities are not that powerful. But there could be something that you're hinting here with arrows that is incredibly powerful, and that's just not coming to mind.
Risk versus reward, my man.
Risk versus...
Keep or swap. What are we doing?
Do I want to risk getting just the ability to shoot a bow and arrow over losing the ability to expand my body at will and be a fucking tyrant? I'm not taking it.
You're not taking it. You're gonna keep.
I'm gonna keep Mega...
Personally, I think good choice. You would have been Archer.
Holy shit!
From Toy Soldiers. You would have had intelligence
Oh,
and
no.
learning. You would have had his combat skills, his leadership and charisma, archery, and toy durability. You could fall from great heights and not break.
But I'm also
A toy.
this big.
Correct. You are that big.
Guys, he deep cutting. This is from Small Soldiers. If you haven't seen this movie, again, highly recommend. Really fantastic movie.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, it's a movie where they basically put chips meant for hypersonic missiles, I'm pretty sure.
Something like that.
It's like smart missiles into toys, and the toys come to life.
Greetings, I am Macho.
It's basically like
Organized.
it's like
Yeah.
a form of AI gone wrong, kind of.
Kinda, yeah. It's basically AI gone wrong, but like in toy form. That's a good one. That's a good deep cut
So
as well.
you're still Tucker.
I'm still Mega Boy.
You ready for your next clue?
I am.
Next clue. NCO.
That is a non-commissioned officer.
Very good.
I'm up. I'm up on it. Holy shit! Is this John Halo?
What do you think?
NCO, a non-commissioned
I
officer.
mean, really, if you're going by that, it could be John any game. It could be John Helldiver.
Yeah.
It could be John Doom.
Now the question is though, because what is Master Chief's name?
Master
John.
Chief.
No, he has a name.
John 117.
John 117. Technically, isn't he a non-commissioned officer? Or is that
Yes.
no? Because don't they call him an NCO a couple times in the game?
I don't know. They don't call him an NCO.
Maybe
But
I pull my stuff out.
yes,
of my
I'm
pocket.
pretty sure he is an officer.
NCO.
Or not an officer, not commissioned.
Can I ask? Can I ask for a tertiary hint? In
Mm-hmm.
what? Because I don't know what an NCO does or what they are.
NCOs are more known for being on the front line. Officers, commissioned officers, are more known for being on.
So this is a low-ranking officer,
like, no, not necessarily. There's NCOs.
a lower in rank, right?
No. So, little bit of explainer. NCOs, you can go from E1 to E9. Officers, you can go from O1 to O9. They're kind of level, but officers are still above NCOs.
I'm not taking it.
You're not taking it?
I can't come up with anybody in my brain that would be good. I'm not taking it. I don't know enough about NCO. And
Well, so you're a little screwed over by not knowing Navy ranks, because Master Chief Petty Officer.
I knew it was Master Chief.
John 117.
I knew he was a Master Chief. I'm good without having this though.
You would have had superhuman
still
strength
Mega
and
Boy.
speed.
Mhm.
You would have had near unbreakable skin, a suit of armor, which I forgot to list, the Mjolnir armor, which I forgot to list, immense durability and stamina, enhanced senses, and he is actually credited as being absurdly lucky, more than normal people.
I think I'm still good with what I got so far.
You're happy with Tucker
I'm
still?
still happy with Tucker. Master Chief is a gun guy, and I'm not too I'm not into shooters very much. So
Yep.
next slide.
You ready?
Yep.
Construction. Could be some really good ones, could be some really bad ones. I almost pulled my
Alright.
tea bags out of my...
Immediately, Yao Momo from My Hero, or Cementos from My Hero.
I tested this with a colleague at work, and that was actually the first guess he made as well. Was
Yaoyorozu?
Yeah, Yaoyorozu.
Green Lantern constructs things.
That was the second guess he made.
I like constructs. Construction. The Wrecking Crew deal with construction. Absorbing Man can absorb all the different materials. Absorbing Man wouldn't be terrible.
Is there anything that you can think of that would make you not think it would be a good pick?
Steve from Minecraft.
Bob the Builder.
For the sake of fun, and because I can only go up if I go all the way down, I'm going to take construction.
You going to swap it?
I'm going to swap it.
You're going to swap it? You are Cementos.
I knew it was Cementos. He's pretty good. He's
concrete manipulation and construction.
Honestly, he's got all the... He's got
one big downside. That is if you're not in the city.
Because he just can't make cement.
He manipulates cement.
Yeah. He can't make it. He just has to manipulate it.
You're in the concrete jungle, one of the most powerful people there.
Yeah.
You end up in the real jungle. Well,
yeah, I'm screwed. Yeah.
Ask for help.
Yeah. I'm sure he carries some in his pocket because he can make it grow.
That's true. That's true. Maybe he just has like some little blocks he throws out.
Yeah. All right, so I'm Cementos. I like it. I like it a lot.
Next to it? Blasting.
Ooh. This could be Bomberman.
Could be Bomberman.
Blasting.
Mega Man.
It could be a freaking... this could be Bakugo. But you've already done one from My Hero, and I don't feel like you do multiple, so I don't think it's going to be Bakugo. Blasting. It was like blasting a gun, maybe? Would it be Doomslayer? Or am I the guy that drops the bricks in Tetris?
When he has that blasting.
Blasting.
I can tell you it's not that, because I don't understand what you just said.
Someone drops the bricks in Tetris.
And when they hit the bottom, because they explode? When they
disappear,
match?
so they blast, yeah.
Oh.
I think. They don't really blast, but...
Any bad ones you could think of?
Oh, probably so many. I mean, Bomberman I would count in that. I don't really want Bomberman's powers. Bad ones? Because I'm only thinking of good guys. There are a lot of bad guys who probably have blasting abilities. And there's a lot of people who just use, like, energy type abilities that could be considered blasts. You know? Like Nova. Fires energy blasts. Hell, even Star-Lord's guns are blasters. Blasting... if this is Han Solo, I'm taking it. I'm taking blasting.
Taking blasting?
I'm taking blasting.
Swap?
Yeah.
You are now Bon Voyage.
Hell yeah.
Expert demolitionist, skilled thief, high intelligence.
Okay, I take it back. That's it?
You take back the hell yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations.
How many more of these we got?
There's 12 total.
Bon Voyage, for anyone who doesn't know, is from The Incredibles. From Voyage.
From the very beginning.
Mr. Incredible.
And that is all you see him for.
Yeah.
Are you ready for your next hint?
I was right about being a villain with a blasting ability. Yep, I'm ready for the next one. Let's move on.
Speed. My opinion, probably one of the greatest powers in existence.
Yeah, but this is one of the ones then where you probably you're trying to pull one over on me. And it's not going to be Flash. It's not going to be Sonic. It's not going to be Quicksilver. It's not going to be Speedy Gonzalez. It's not going to be...
Told you, I worked in these mind games hard.
Yeah. It's going to be someone lame. I'm just trying to figure out who is bad and fast.
Is there anybody bad and fast?
I think. There's got to be. I mean, Super Mario technically is faster than Sonic is.
Oh, yeah.
Canonically, yeah. Because I can't go much worse than Bon Voyage. I'll take Speed, but...
Take Speed?
I'm going to take Speed.
Congratulations, you are now Turbo the Snail.
That's better than Bon Voyage.
I was saying, it's not that bad. You have super speed, you have small size, enhanced durability, because he bumps against the tires of the cars, dude.
He does.
He does.
He does.
And high stamina.
He does. He's good. Small.
Low tier.
Small.
Low tier. But
As far as speedsters go. But he keeps up with fucking
you can still go up from here.
freaking F1 motorcycles. I can't. Yeah.
You can still go up from here.
I said F1 motorcycles. Oops.
Are you ready for your next clue?
Yeah.
Gun.
Well, on principle, I'm not taking it, but gun? I mean, it could be Deadpool. He's like the easy catch-all. You're not going to do another My Hero more than likely, so it's not going to be
Lady in a Gun.
6 or Lady in a Gun. His name's 6? Guy with the 6
Snipes.
Yeah. Snipe. Yeah. Not going to do him.
Mr. Wesley himself.
This could be Chris Redfield.
Could be Chris Redfield.
We talked about that.
I didn't think about that.
Dang it.
Yeah.
So it's not Chris Redfield.
I would have liked to have had him on the list now that you mention it.
Yeah, because I would listen. I'd take that. Punching rocks.
Yep. My bad.
No, that's all good. Gun.
You're not taking it?
Trying to think. Because there's also things that don't actually necessarily have a real gun. Like Mega Man, for instance, has a blaster that's not a gun.
Correct.
You know what? I think this is misleading. I'm going to take it.
You're going to take it? You are now John Wick, my dude. Indomitable will and focus. Peak human conditioning. Master combatant. Environmental tactical intelligence. Improvisation.
Yeah, he would kick
And
Bon
he is
Voyage's
multilingual. Say what?
butt. He kicked Bon Voyage's butt.
Yes,
I think he would kick Turbo's butt too, so.
I mean, you personally, I think you
dead.
would probably go up from here. You'd probably prefer an actual power.
I
but
think for an actual power.
for all intents and purposes, he is superhuman.
Yeah, as far as humans go. Yeah, it's not terrible. I'll take it. I would never use his powers, but I'll take it.
What if assassins came for you? Like they did for him. He was out of the life, you know what I'm saying?
Well, then they get what's coming to them. Anyways,
Next clue
I don't know, is that quote?
is
Is that a quote?
transformation. Wait, what?
This is the Animorphs.
They're not, no.
Okay, I was looking in your eyes.
I never read those books.
Okay, I was looking in your eyes for confirmation. Transformation.
No, I'm picking things that are fun, not dumb.
Oh man, there's one on. If I would take it in a heartbeat if I knew the answer. If this was the law of equivalent exchanges. This was alchemy. Oh,
That's what Andrew guessed too.
yeah, that would be. I'd take it.
First thing he said was, or my work colleague. First thing he said was, it could be literally any character in Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
Transformation. What could transformation be?
For some reason, my brain is saying transformation jutsu. You don't know Naruto, so I don't think anything from Naruto would be in here either. You haven't watched it. Transformation, so turning into stuff. That could be the Incredible Hulk, because he transforms. Transformers. But yeah, Hulk transforms. Anybody who becomes one thing from being another.
Beast Boy.
Beast Boy. Anything that you're telling me is not what it is.
You don't know that.
It can even be someone who has the ability to copy, like Chameleon from Marvel. You know what? Because the baseline of transformation is gonna end up being a power of some kind, because it's hard to not do transforming in some way without having some sort of ability to do so, even if it's just scientific transformation or something. I'm gonna go with transformation. I'm gonna swap. I'm gonna swap. I'm doing a lot of swap.
You're Magenta from Sky High. You can turn into a.
That is a power.
You can turn into a guinea pig.
That is a power. Where are all the good ones?
How you feeling right now?
How many more we got?
This is 3 more.
Not feeling good. I'm taking the next one.
Taking the next one?
Unless I'm a guinea pig like the guinea pigs from G-Force, I'm taking the next one.
She just turns into a pink-striped guinea pig.
Yep, taking the next one. Deep cut! Again, Magenta from Sky High.
Your next clue is magic.
Taking it.
No guesses, though, before
Merlin, Zatanna, Constantine. Constantine. You haven't done a DC character yet. Constantine would be cool. Magic, it can even be the fucking Wix. For all I care. And it's better than Magenta.
Let's go ahead and find out, then. You are Zatanna.
Taking it.
You have backwards magic, elemental manipulation, reality warping and transmutation, teleportation and dimensional travel, mind manipulation, and defensive magic.
I'm in.
Probably, one of the biggest powerhouses I could find. I didn't realize she was as big of a powerhouse.
She's strong.
As
She's
like
strong. If she can,
she's like Scarlet Witch to DC
yeah.
Universe.
If she can say it backwards, she can pretty much do anything.
Wait, that's really just how it works?
Yeah, her magic is back. Basically, like if her spells are all reverse. So if she, for instance, she's in this image you have here. She's saying Showtime. If she were to go, Eite Wahash, she could like maybe magically manifest an audience or something.
Really?
Yeah, like
so she's reality warping.
Kind of. Yeah, I mean magic, but I mean you said reality warping right there.
Well, yeah.
I assume you Googled their powers, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't realize like I'm reading the list. She's super powerful.
It's gonna be hard. I
don't know if there's anybody else on the list that could beat her.
Yeah. Look, thanks. Spoiler.
Listen, this would be the digs. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go to the next one.
All right. Dark is your.
Well, Dark Knight, that'd be Batman, but you already have a DC person on here. It doesn't seem like you're
I
doing
never
powers.
said they double up. Don't double up.
That's true. Darkwing Duck could be on here. Darkness, so like Tokoyami from My Hero, or oh my good, Shikamaru. Is that his name? Shikamaru? I forget his name. I haven't watched Naruto in a while, but there's a guy who has Shadow Jutsu, Shadow Possession Jutsu. It's really cool. It's really awesome. Dark. No,
you're not taking it.
Not taking it.
Not taking it. Sorry, my friend, but you just missed out on Captain Yami. He's dying inside. If you don't know, you have dark magic manipulation, dimension slashes, key sensing, and enhanced physicality. Arguably worse powers than Zatanna. But you could have been Captain Yami.
On to the next slide.
It's the reason Zatanna came before.
On to the next slide.
Analysis.
This is like gotta be the little hamster from My Hero, right? The principal, or it's gotta be
an
like
example.
Cyborg.
Yeah,
it's gotta be Cyborg, or I mean, just the power. The sound of the power alone doesn't sound intriguing to me. Analysis,
but technically, like
Batman
some
does
forms,
analysis. Yeah,
some forms of super intelligence are like the best powers in all of fiction because they can beat anything.
No, and I agree because it hinges on precognition, but most of the time that it's the bad guy who has that ability, and the good guys find a way around it.
Yeah, in a lot of cases.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with no on analysis.
You're gonna pass.
I'm gonna pass because you could put any super. You could put Brainiac. You could put any super thinker here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you're passing.
I listen. I'm not disappointed with Zatanna. Dang, you're gonna be like you're missing out on, but I have Zatanna, so like
you just missed out on Captain Hindsight. Captain Hindsight has.
This is the last one in your slideshow.
Do you know who Captain Hindsight is?
Yeah, he can see things in retrospective.
He has the powers of instant analysis, retroactive expertise, and compulsive expression. He usually arrives seconds after catastrophe and knows exactly how it could have been prevented.
I'm glad I didn't take that one. I'm not disappointed with Zatanna. I'm disappointed I didn't get Yami.
This entire thing was planned specifically around getting you to skip Yami.
Are we just gonna do this back and forth, play mind games with each other?
You did it with me. So congratulations, you have all the powers.
I didn't do it on purpose.
You are the most powerful person on the list.
yeah, I am. I got the most powerful, and I'm not disappointed by it.
You got a rocking body.
Because you know what.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I have all my knowledge, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do?
Yeah.
I'm going to go...
Look in a mirror. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
I'm going to say, drowse. I'm going to go, drowse! Manifest sword. And then I will just say, dark dimension / backwards.
That's cheating.
And I will be Yami.
What'd you think? First time playing Keeper Swap.
That's fun. It's a fun game. It's a bit nerve-wracking because I was like, ooh.
You're getting nervous.
Bon Voyage was kind of a...
You started like not talking as much, getting quieter because you're like, am I going to get
I was thinking.
Screwed?
Yeah, I was thinking. I gave up Mega Boy too eagerly.
You did give up Mega Boy. You gave up Mega Boy for Cementos.
Yeah, but I said it was in the spirit of the game. I was like, oh,
I'd say Cementos is better than Mega Boy.
Wrong.
What do you mean?
Mega Boy, Cementos, Mega Boy can like reflect all the cement right back at him.
Cementos can encase him in cement.
Yeah, you're probably right. All right,
What's he gonna do? Expand enough to break it?
I concede.
Okay, there you go.
I concede. All right, that is that. That's
Yep.
a mini game.
That is the end of it.
All right, cool. Now on to our talking points for today. We can talk about them in any order you choose, but we have Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, Percy Jackson, High on Life 2.
What do you want to talk about first?
Well, because I'm enjoying it so wholeheartedly, Knight of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah, wholeheartedly, huh?
Yeah.
It's been kind of boring.
You think it's boring?
Yes.
Is it because...
And they rely way too much on crude humor.
What? There's reasons for that.
No, what do you mean? What's the reason? What was the reason for the horse dick in the beginning of episode 2 that was just there for no reason?
Because they're trying to set up, and well, there's a reason. They start every episode with a moment of levity or hilarity. If you watch the after, which I know you don't, if you watch the behind the scenes after things, they try to do that so that it sets it up as this is not as brutal of a setting as the actual Game of Thrones.
Well, I'm not enjoying it.
You're not enjoying it at all?
I enjoy bits. Like when in episode 3 when Duncan beat the shit out of Aemon,
Yeah.
Targaryen.
Yeah.
That was good. Fucking 4 dudes trying to struggle him to the ground, and they're struggling.
Yeah, and they kicks him in the teeth still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for the most part, nothing is happening.
I think
He's walking around and he's talking to people.
because so it's a story about him trying to find himself as a knight, right? And knights don't actually just fight people all the time. Like, I get it. You probably wouldn't have seen him get into a battle so far, right? But, like, this is about the journey of him becoming Sir Duncan the Tall, the Knight of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah, but it's paced horribly.
I disagree. I think you're wanting it to be a combat.
No. So here's the issue.
So what
Game of Thrones.
what would make it more interesting?
Let me compare it to Game of Thrones. Or compare it
you
to...
shouldn't.
No, let me compare it to Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon. Same things from the universe.
Okay.
Right? You never spend more than, say, 15 minutes with a particular character.
Yeah.
So there's always something important going on. So when, sure, you just watch the scene of Littlefinger walking Sansa through the fucking garden, doing some kind of, like, what do you call it, scheming?
Boring.
Yeah, in the long game, doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But then you cut to freaking Jon Snow at the wall, or beyond the wall, or something like that,
Yeah.
where stuff's actually going on.
Yeah.
Right now, he's just walking around a fair. We could get the same experience. We go to the county fair and we walk around.
Yeah.
We just talk to vendors.
Yeah. Problem is because it's a new world to him and he's learning. So you're taking this, you're reading this like the Lord of the Rings, or watching this like the Lord of the Rings, where you're expecting that during this hero's journey they're going to have loads of trials, challenges, and tribulations to deal with. When instead you should be reading this more or less like a children's fantasy novel.
Is it meant for children?
This show, no. But it's supposed to be more of a fantasy story. It's as if...
Okay, but...
It's as if... It's as if, right, I was a person in the year of our King Bran the Builder, the second, after the events of Game of Thrones, and I'm sitting down to tell you, my son, a story at the fire, and I'm going to tell you the story of Sir Duncan the Tool, right?
Okay, but is that interesting? Because,
yes.
No, here's the thing. This is the perfect equivalent of what this show currently is. We play a lot of D&D.
Yeah.
Are shopping episodes or shopping sessions relevant to the actual game, or is it mostly a waste of time just getting stuff we need?
It's not a shopping episode.
The whole season's been a
it's
shopping
a role play episode. It's he's meeting. Did you watch the most recent episode?
Yes.
Where he's been challenged to the trial of Seven.
Yes.
Okay, it's supposed to be setting up sort of a Avengers style get together.
Except
more or less.
You get a movie with each Avenger. You care about them.
Yeah, but like that's why you have scenes with him and.
So cut away from Duncan and go show me Lionel.
They do.
No,
they don't
they
cut away
don't.
from Duncan, but because everything is framed, because the book, if I'm not mistaken, is written from Duncan's perspective.
Uh-huh.
So that's why the way they're telling the story, right? So like, for instance, they like if you're watching John Wick, right?
Yeah.
Who does the whole story mostly follow?
Wick.
Right. I know on occasion they'll break away to be like, you just killed, you know whose dog you just killed, right? But it's all because they're talking about dog, right? Or talking about John Wick. Whoops. They don't have that kind of time, so they're just, anytime anyone's interacting, they're interacting mostly with Sir Duncan the Tall, right? So like Lionel, he's had like 3 or 4 scenes where he's building relationship with them. Oh man, I forget it. The Apple Steffens, the Steffens boy. I don't remember either of their names, but the one that he's a friend with, he's had multiple scenes talking with him and discussing the basically same as Game of Thrones, like the Targaryens. Blah, 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 blah.
It's literally just talking to people the entire time.
It's not. They go watch jousting. Now, is he actively participating? No, but he's never participated. That's the whole
issue
thing.
is when I'm tuning in.
Yeah.
I tune in to watch something in Westeros. They have set up what this world is.
Yeah.
But it never fails. Directors come in and go, oh, I want to do my vision of Westeros.
Well, I guess this show's not for you then.
I never said I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's not, like, I would put it at, like, right now, probably a 6.
I'll put it at an 8.
You rate everything high, so.
I know it's not true at all. If you had me watch John Wick, I'd rate it at a 2.
But when I tune in for Game of Thrones, I'm looking for, Game of Thrones, tune into Westeros, I'm looking for a Game of Thrones experience. I want to see people die. Like, main characters don't have to die.
You want to see people die?
Yes.
Why?
Because that's Game of Thrones. It's bloody, it's gritty. It'd be like doing Warhammer, and then another director comes in and goes, but for this one, I just want to focus on the people in the suburbs. There's no suburbs.
What if...
But it's like, we're going to do that.
Can I ask you a question?
Uh-huh.
So, and we'll get into this a little later when we start talking about Percy Jackson. You prefer accuracy to source material, right?
Uh-huh.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
What if I told you that George R.R. Martin is actually helping with both... hopefully that doesn't come in the audio. Is actually helping with both writing, set design, creative direction, with everything. He's on set.
Okay. Yeah. George R.R. Martin can't finish another book. So I don't know if I trust him with his own series.
He did finish another book. He finished The Hedge Knight.
No.
All 3.
Where's Winds of Winter?
That's yeah, but he's finished other books. He just hasn't finished that one. And this one he wanted to be more of a fantasy tale. More of a, that's why they call it a novella instead of a novel. It's supposed to be more fantastical. So they are following the source material and the vibe set forth by the source material.
I'm just saying.
It might not be the Game of Thrones that you know, but it is Game of Thrones and it is in the right Westeros.
To me, it just seems more like when I sit down to watch it,
yeah,
it's like an episode of television I would catch flipping through channels.
Well, see, most of that...
It doesn't feel like Game of Thrones. I get it. It's not Game of Thrones. But House of the Dragon is up to the par of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, and it gets reviewed like Game of Thrones.
I like House of the Dragon.
I know you do. I'm just saying, like, they are far more critical of House of the Dragon because of, like, for instance, how poorly the last season of Game of Thrones was, right? It came in, and it's like, this is basically Game of Thrones.
So is it going to change the themes of a series just because what they had done previously was getting reviewed bad? Based off of what...
What are you talking about?
You said that House of the Dragon's getting poor reviews because of how poor...
Because it's basically more Game of Thrones, right? It doesn't always get poor reviews, right? A lot of people, there are some good reviews of...
Most of the
House of the Dragon.
Of season 8 got decent reviews, minus like the last 3 episodes.
Episode 3 of season 8 was the one where it was all dark, right? I'm pretty sure.
No. That was, it's like the 3rd to last episode.
Are you sure?
Yes. That's the long night where they all fight in Winterfell. And then they do the burning of King's Landing in the next episode, and then they do the aftermath in the episode, or I think. Not 100%.
I don't know. The Long Night is season 8, episode 3. I nailed it.
There's only like 5 episodes, isn't there?
No, there's 8, I think.
No way there's 8 episodes to season 8.
How many episodes in season 8 of Game of Thrones? 6. 6 episodes.
So like halfway through.
Halfway through. Yeah, I don't know. I like the tone. I like that it's more silly. I like that it's got.
I tell you
for
what.
instance, it was hilarious seeing that fucking hog come on screen.
The hog.
The hog, Richard.
Oh. No, it wasn't. It was literally just like, I was watching it with my wife, and it came on screen. I'm like, this is irrelevant.
It's part of him remembering Sir Arlen. It's part of the joke.
But
not everything has to have relevancy.
Juxtaposition here, right?
Yeah.
I think the only other time they've shown actual human genitalia was the woman being prepared for what was that dude's name that Duncan was trying to get?
I don't remember.
You know what I'm talking
about? One
of
the lords, yes.
Like, they were putting context to the weirdness of the character Dunk was going to talk to because she's pretending to be dead.
Yeah.
Purpose? No purpose.
In that moment, he was talking about his memory of Sir Arlen. It's part of the joke. Because he was talking about how he was a man who always helped. That is literally the joke where he goes, he's a man who always gave what he could, right? He was literally giving it to her. That's the whole joke.
It's just, there's too much. Like,
he always gave me salt beef, and they showed him in the rain eating salt beef.
The dude standing up and passing gas during Dunk's speech.
It's more silly. It's because, Richard...
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like the silliness.
So you want to... Well, then the show is not for you then.
No, you can't... Stop saying it's not for me. I didn't say it wasn't a bad show.
Yeah, but it's for people who more...
The show is for everyone who wants to watch it.
Okay, yeah, but it's not made for you then. Because because the show that you wanted made is a more gritty Dunk fighting his way through all the...
You keep focusing on fighting. No.
You said you wanted more people to die.
I want more things of importance to happen.
Things of importance are happening. We're setting up the ride. It's literally a heroic tale.
So it's I've watched 4 episodes of prequel so far.
Kinda. If you took this in the context of a movie, you wouldn't even question it.
No. If I saw this, here's the thing. There are some stories, right, that happen between movies. There's a reason for that. It's because they're not interesting to watch.
Right. But I'm saying if you saw
episode 5 is going to be where the movie should start.
Okay. I'm just saying, if you watch this whole thing as one movie of a knight finding his own...
I would turn it off before I even got to the joust.
That's not true at all. You don't turn off movies.
Yes, I do. I have a 15-minute rule.
Man. So, I'll ask, currently what would you rate it? You said what?
A 6 right now.
A 6 right now. I'm still giving it an 8. Because I think it's really fantastic. I think it's got a great tone. I think it's really nice that it has a break. It's like almost a breath of fresh air after we've seen, like, here's the context. I don't watch House of the Dragon because I got so annoyed with how Game of Thrones was towards the end.
Yeah, because the ending was bad.
No. The ending was bad. It was kill everybody for no reason. It was to make dumb choices.
Part of the reason the ending was bad.
Right.
What they should have done what they should have done for House of the Dragon is gone back to the way they were doing things in seasons like 2 and 3.
Yeah, well, because here's the issue. When I consider the ending, I'm talking like also like season 6 and 7. Like, it was just weird choices after weird choices. Wrong. That's not wrong. It's an opinion.
Season 6. You want to talk about reviews? Season 6 and 7 were reviewed just fine.
I didn't say that they weren't. I'm just saying I didn't like it personally. Right? It was a breath of fresh air that this is a lot more of like a heroic tale in the Westeros setting, right? With all the same houses, and there's still brutality in it. Aemon just slaughtered a horse in front of everybody, and then left his rider to try to basically die under the horse. They got it off him.
But how are you going to say it's not made for me when I guarantee they made it for the fans of Game of Thrones?
They did, but again,
But they said not the ones who aren't going to like our comedy.
No. You're sticking on that point. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Remove that point. It still holds that it's getting really good reviews, even though it doesn't hold to the Same tone that Game of Thrones was. A lot of people like the new tone. I love the new tone. They're not going to do this for the next spin-off series they do, because the next spin-off series is going to probably be another, like, they're going to tell the tale of Eddard or something. Eddard Stark and Baratheon as they were, whatever.
Robert's Rebellion.
Robert's Rebellion. So maybe they'll show Robert's Rebellion. That's going to be back in the original tone. There's no way they're going to do a sillier tone for that.
We'll see.
But this is the source material is a sillier tone. The books are done in a sillier way. They're supposed to have levity, so they are replicating that in the show. So as far as I'm concerned, it's all above board. They
sound like bad books to me then.
You don't read, so how would you?
Yeah. What do you mean I don't read?
What have you read the Winds of Winter? Or not the Winds? Sorry,
the Game of Thrones.
What's it called? Song of Ice and Fire.
Yes.
You read all of them?
Yeah. Or
have you read?
No, I haven't read the one before Winds of Winter.
Have you read the Novellas trilogy, The Hedge Knight?
No.
Okay, well,
that doesn't mean I don't read. I read so much. I got game books sitting up there.
So it sounds like we're at an impasse about it.
I'm not trying to convince you of anything. I'm just telling you.
No, I know.
It's got a lot of room to improve.
And I disagree. I think it nails the tone it's going for really well, which is why I think we're at an impasse, right? Like,
we can come back to it after tonight's
season.
episode.
We'll come back to it after maybe the season's over, and I guess we have 2 more episodes.
We can talk about
because this episode's where something's happening. Yeah,
I wish we would next week.
Kind of wish we would have watched this episode before the podcast, because then you could have reframed it with the big thing happening. Like, this has all been leading up to this battle, even though we didn't know about this battle happening until last episode. Everything about Dunk, like, reassuring himself on what kind of knight he wants to be, all leads up.
Can I make a prediction on what's going to happen in this episode?
No.
Why not?
I don't trust that you haven't spoiled it for yourself from the books. So
I haven't read the books.
No, I know. I'm saying, like, I'm sure it's out there.
I'm going to make my prediction.
Don't predict who.
We're going to get a very anticlimactic fight where Duncan is going to fucking hit
Aemon or whatever.
Aemon.
Yeah, they all have the same name, basically.
The one who calls himself the Dragon.
Yeah.
He's going to hit him like 3 or 4 times, and he's going to yield. He's going to stop. I dropped my charges. Because they can end trial by combats like that.
Yeah. I don't think that's what's going to happen.
You think they'll kill him?
I think some people are going to die. It's a 7-on-7 melee.
No. I'm saying between the accuser and the accused.
Oh, well, yeah, Dunk's not going to kill him because that's not what a real knight would do.
Yeah, I'm saying he's going to get hit 3 or 4 times.
They've already.
He's going to. Yeah, other people are going to die.
Yeah, again.
But I'm saying it's going to be very anticlimactic.
In the context of the story, they've been hitting time and time again that even though Aegon, little egg,
sorry.
little Aegon wants Dunk to kill his brother, and they go, "That's not right."
But I'm just saying it's going to be short. It's going to be like.
I don't think it's going to be short.
It's going to be like Stranger Things final battle.
I think it's going to be a good majority of the episode.
But real quick, who do you think's going to die?
Well, because I don't care about them, I hope both of the Kingsguard die.
There's 3 Kingsguard.
I hope all 3 of the Kingsguard die.
Because Egg says that. He says they've only got 3 right now.
And I mean, I would want Aemon, whatever his name is. All their names.
He's not dying.
I know he's not dying. I'd want him to. It'd be quite the. I don't know the history of Westeros. It'd be quite the blow for Maekar to die, Egg's father, because Baelor is on Dunk's side, and he is next for the throne. So it'd be brutal for the next to the throne to kill his own brother, and a more.
Then you screwed that up for Baelor to die.
No, I'm talking about Maekar to die. It'd be fucked up for the soon-to-be king to kill his own brother.
Can I tell you who I think's gonna die?
If you say Lionel Baratheon, you're wrong.
No.
He's my favorite character.
One-legged knight. He's going.
Humphrey.
He's getting knocked off the horse, and he's getting
beamed immediately.
He's getting hit with what's his fuck's flail.
You use that word a lot.
Sorry, as he swings by or runs by, I guarantee it. Not necessarily that's how he's gonna die.
I don't think he's gonna die. I think
one horse is gonna die. One leg is going to die. One eye is going to take a critical wound and be a G, because that scene was cool, where the dude lost his eye because in a joust he got hit and he just kept riding.
Yeah. So Robin?
He's going to take a critical wound and be a G. Mustache is going to survive.
The guy that we don't know the name of?
Yeah, he's gonna survive. I feel like he's gonna be he's gonna probably be like secretly one of the best combatants on the field.
I don't think so.
But obviously Dunk's gonna live. I think Baylor's gonna die. Cause imagine this. You're Makar. You're on a trial by combat where your brother is fair game and he is currently in the air. If something were to happen, maybe an accident, he's no longer the air. Now Makar's the air. Not to mention, how does Egg become king eventually?
Well, don't they all go crazy over time and then just like die?
Oh, so you're saying they just all just keep getting knocked off the list?
Basically.
So he's gonna die. I'm gonna guess only one Kingsguard's gonna die. The one brother's gonna get knocked out. That's gonna put the odds in their favor.
The one brother.
The other Targaryen that said, "Ring my bell a little bit."
Oh yeah.
Make sure they can hear it.
Yeah. I hope that apple bastard dies.
I don't think he's gonna die. I think he's gonna be a sub antagonist going forward.
Meaning a sub antagonist.
Like
in season 2 and 3,
the main Targaryen antagonist, right? He would be the big one. He's going to be
no one cares about him more than him just being a little betrayally little. I hope
this
his brother
betrayal
kills him.
This betrayal, I believe, is setting him up.
I hope his brother kills him.
I don't think he's gonna die. So yeah, that's all I think is gonna die, and it's gonna end with Dunk knocking him around a few times, and it's over. He's gonna yield. Dunk's gonna decide it's probably gonna suffer more casualties, not necessarily deaths. A wound is a casualty. Casualties than the other side, but Dunk will end it like at the finish line. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Shoestring tackle.
Well, we'll have to wait and see.
We'll have to wait and see.
Someone out there right now knows the answer already, and we don't.
That's true, because it's out today.
Yeah, future seers. It's out today, but who knows when they're watching this. All right, we're going to move on to our next thing, because we're going to go in circles on this. We're going to go in circles, because you don't like it, I do. I do like it a lot. We're going to move on to High on Life. We'll save Percy Jackson for the end.
Yeah, because Percy Jackson, we're going to get heated.
You're going to get heated. I'm going to maintain the same... We've talked about it previously.
This is going to be a pessimistic episode for me.
That's fine. High on Life.
This thing right here, half empty.
Initial... Because we're not that far into High on Life 2 yet. It just came out there Friday. We had a little bit of time to play yesterday. Mm-hmm. I think we're both about at the same point in the game, for the most part. What do you think so far?
Charm of the first one not captured.
Agreed.
Oh, okay. So you agree. Yeah.
I agree.
I'm finding myself getting annoyed more often.
Yeah, so the skateboard mechanic, I feel like...
I like it.
I like it alone. I don't think it works well in combat.
Does not work well.
So, okay, one of my favorite games of all time, look it up, Sunset Overdrive.
Yep. I immediately thought, I was like, James is going to love this because it's kind of like Sunset Overdrive.
And then you got your hand on the gameplay and say, James is not going to love this, I would think. Because in Sunset Overdrive, you can change direction. So you do a lot of grinding on rails and you do a lot of traversal, bouncing off stuff. It's almost exactly the same. It's just in third person. Thing is, it's really easy to change direction and to get yourself moving. Like literally you could be going this way and then the same momentum can be taken this way by jumping off, right? This game doesn't have that, and then when you try to add it in the way that it uses gunplay, especially sometimes when you want to aim down the sights, for instance using sheath or Travis, which are the two new guns we've found so far, it just doesn't feel good. And it's so hard to like hit somebody while moving. So I find myself more often than not stopping and just...
Yeah, I just hide behind stuff because I'm playing on the harder difficulty. So.
Yeah. And then we mentioned this briefly to each other.
Sheath is the best weapon in the game so far.
I like Travis a lot.
As soon as I got Sheath, like I was
Travis is like a revolver.
No.
Yeah.
But I was sitting there with Sneezy and Gus, right? And I'm like, man, these just don't feel good.
They don't feel the same.
They don't feel good, and they don't... Like, they're not killing. And then I got Sheath.
Yeah, because it's 3-round burst.
I turn around.
It's because you're hitting them with the heads. Here's my problem. Gus was my favorite gun in the last game because you just... Now it takes 1 or 2 shots minimum to kill somebody. even with Gus, which is he's a shotgun.
Yeah.
I should be one-shotting.
I'll be honest. Once I got Sheath, I never used either Gus or Sneezy. Now that I have Marvin, I don't. I sometimes use Marvin. Still, only really use Sheath.
Yeah.
But the problem with Marvin is I will be sitting there trying to fire, right? Oh, Travis, my bad.
Some guy out there named Marvin is gonna be like, "What's the problem with me?"
There's a Gatlian actually out there. Yeah. I'll be so like with Sheath, right? I hit the end of the mag. If I hit the trigger, it just reloads, right?
Yeah.
With Travis, if I'm at the end of the magazine, it'll sit there. Meh. I'm like, what the fuck? I'll hit X, and he'll go to do it, and I'll go. I was like, oh, it's not reloaded yet because his freaking reload animation is.
Who, Travis?
Yes.
I haven't noticed that.
It's a super long reload animation. I'm like, I don't want to use this
because he's like the revolver. That's why you spin it.
It doesn't matter. I'm like, I don't want to use this.
Well, I like it a lot.
Because Sheath does a lot of damage. You can actually aim with it. You can hit heads.
You can aim down the sights with
yeah, but it's not. You have an actual freaking hollow sight.
So you want to be a regular shooter?
If I'm playing on the hardest difficulty and I'm trying to not die, yes. And not to mention, his reload, you're back. 100% just like it's true to his character. He was a bounty hunter, right?
Yeah.
He was clean, efficient, never failed a mission.
So you want him to be a regular like machine gun, essentially. You want the guns to be more.
I want him to feel better.
I agree. They need to feel better.
Sheath is the only one that feels good.
Here's the other thing that gets me. There are too many. There didn't used to be alternative game like maneuverability from the guns in the way that there is in this game. So, for instance, Travis, you can use up his glob to launch up globs or whatever they're called, and juggle them, or you can use it to also juggle people.
Yeah.
But that annoys me because that doesn't come to mind to juggle that up. Gus's suck is still good, but then also his suck being used to open panels, and then also you still use the disc like you did in the last game to make a traversal point.
Yeah.
Annoying. And then Sweezy's time stop being used for the most random stuff, including on the globs.
Yeah.
Because because they swell up when they're hit with temporal energy. But
the bubble goes in, and you shoot it into the mouth.
I know. That's what they say though. They say when hit with temporal energy, they swell up. I don't care about how in-universe works. It's too much. I'm saying there's too much reliance on the guns for traversal.
Well, that's part of the reason it's so hard to find the Lugloxes.
Yeah, because you gotta know. You have to use all these different abilities to get around and get to them.
I was walking around the plaza looking for Lugloxes. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get Creature back.
Creature?
Yeah, the one that fires the little children.
Oh, because all the little tunnels?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Or, there'll be something similar to it.
In the arcade, there's a little gun that I went to pick up, and it said, "Whoa, we gotta find the 3 little guys that normally activate."
I don't know what that is.
That might be what that's for.
I think it was like a post-game reward in the first game.
I don't know. But no, I am not enjoying it as much as the first one, by any means. And the humor is
annoying.
Too Rick and Morty.
Yeah, it's
like it was good in the last one. Good balance was struck.
I wanted to get wanted the option to not take Travis. Just because he would not shut up.
Okay, well I do like Travis.
When I landed back after the mission where you get Travis, and I landed back on the plaza.
Yeah.
Gus is talking to me, telling me what I need to do. He's like, "Hey, whenever you're ready, we're doing this, right?"
Yeah.
I can't hear it because Travis is talking about his wife over top of Gus talking, which the game shouldn't do that anyways.
That's funny. I do like that. I have to disagree with you there. Travis, I think, is funny. I think he's a fun addition because he's got his own actual character motivations. I'm just trying to. For instance, Gus, you pick him up. Gus is your gun, right? He knows he's your gun. He's your gun. It's what he does, and he talks about is the mission and gun things, right?
Yeah.
Or he goes, "Hey, I got something I want to talk to you about," right? And it's maybe memories. This whole like party guy Travis misses his wife. It's really funny to me. Like I feel like I'm just traveling with my boy. You know what I mean?
Right, he's like, sure, yeah, man, this is cool. We're outlaws now. It is kind of funny, but he just talks way too much.
No, he does talk a lot.
That's why it makes me happy that 9% of the time I carry around Sheath.
Yeah.
Because Sheath is just like, that was very clever, soldier. Good work.
Yeah, he makes you feel like a good little soldier boy.
No, it's just he's quick and to the point.
Yeah,
he doesn't go, oh, that was really good, but my wife left me and I'm going to make it up to her. Like,
this is the audio down on this part.
My bad. This is chatter. Why is this gun chatter? Like this is the random dialogue guns are supposed to say, and it's just all the time. It's like, oh, don't forget, you're going the wrong way. We got to go that way. And my wife left me, so I'm gonna get her back. Stop there. Like, this is what you needed.
You know
to say.
what I hope? First off, because I hope we get more guns than just.
We get his wife as a gun.
I hope so in the one of the promo arts, he's holding 2 guns. He's like,
oh, dual wield. That would be cool.
And because how would you use knife? But the problem is
they're gonna argue with each other.
They're gonna argue with because in the promo he's holding Travis. I can see his little his stinking hook thing, and he's got another finned gun. He has it has fins on it because Travis has those fins. They're gonna be guns akimbo.
That'll be cool, but we're gonna have to sit there and listen
to you argue. Or she's gonna be like, "Hey, bounty hunter, can you make sure that Travis doesn't talk to me? Honey, I'm right here." That would be hilarious.
There is some stuff in the game I do find funny.
No, I agree. Yeah,
like 100% when you're going after the politician. The very first time you see him, he's like, "Oh, he's right there." And the dude jumps in front of him.
Appears and jumps. Yep, and he does it the whole time.
Yep.
Yeah, that was really funny. Because they knew that, of course, everyone's going to be like,
yep.
End it now.
It was too easy.
Yeah.
They just sit there and jump, take the bullets.
I thought it was really funny. Also, the boss of the other one, what was his name? Craig. I like Craig. He was pretty funny because he was talking like he was an animal rights activist, but he was actually like the one hurting his pets all those years. And then that was really fun dialogue. Also, the murder mystery was fun. I don't know how you felt about it.
No,
you tried to skip it.
I was so annoyed. I'm like, great, more talking. I turned on the helper bot to mark the clues for me, and I just went and spammed through dialogue.
Did you get it right?
No.
Who'd you guess it was?
The Colonel.
I nailed it, and I didn't even have all the clues. I was like, seems sus. It was Obi Oberon. And of course, I didn't have enough clues for it to...
Spoilers.
I didn't have enough clues for it to be confirmed. She was like, "Oh, what do you mean it was me?" And the voice came over and goes, "Hey, you got it right, but you didn't have all the info. No matter." Blah, blah. I was like...
Did you try and wingman Gus? Or not Gus, Gene?
Did I try to wingman Gene?
Yeah. Gene liked her. You bottom one at the bottom. You could have been like, yo, I got a friend named Gene.
No.
She shoots him down, 100%. But.
No, I didn't see that option.
Like a wingman for Gene. And now he's pissed off and all embarrassed.
Interesting. He's embarrassed by it?
Yeah.
I bought a TV remote so I can change the channel on Gene. It's fun. I don't know.
You bought a TV remote?
In the game, you can buy a TV remote so you can go up and change the channel.
Where'd you buy a TV remote?
From the kid downstairs.
Oh, I didn't see
Where you buy upgrades.
So he stole the remote, is what he did.
Basically.
He's selling it back to you.
Yeah, basically. I also don't like the new overworld. Like, I like
it's the same overworld, it's just updated.
Yeah, it's updated. I don't know. Something feels a little more confusing about it. And it's...
I don't know, I've just been wandering around looking for lug boxes.
Yeah, it's not as flowy. And... The over attention to putting ramps everywhere.
Yeah. Do you want to know why I'm looking for lug boxes? I do have one personal goal.
You want to get all the trading cards?
No.
Oh, I want to get all the trading cards.
I want to purchase all the skateboards.
Why?
Every single one that Lizard has. Why? Just cause.
The kid has 2 on the back wall too.
Yeah, does he really?
Yeah.
I want to see the wall just disappear. I don't know why. I just want to see them kind of be disappeared from the wall.
So you just looking so you can get more money, more pesos.
Yeah. Oh well, and there are skateboards and lug boxes. I found one for human.
Oh, that's true. You found one for HumanCon? That's
Yeah,
cool.
I found one for HumanCon.
I haven't gone back to any areas yet to go explore.
Neither have I, and I'm dreading it.
Well, because I don't know if I have all the I don't know how many traversal abilities are going to be, and the traversal abilities seem so ridiculous. Like I'm gonna be honest, I already hate Sheath's traversal ability.
It does suck.
I hate the zip lines. I hate the charging of doors.
It's hard to find the points.
Yeah, I hate it. And sometimes the point is a lub glub. Tub glub.
Yeah, every character has an interaction with those things, and they shouldn't.
Did you reset that?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a minute.
Yeah, my bad.
It's not an hour; it's a minute.
Anyways, so yeah, all in all, not feeling it whatsoever.
I think honestly the best part so far has been the political dude. Like his boss fight.
His boss fight is fun.
Because he uses the people as human shields to cover him. Mm-hmm. He goes into your system and messes with stuff.
Okay. So, and you remember playing Batman Arkham Asylum and the Scarecrow section where he screws up, makes you think your whole your thing got corrupted. Mm-hmm. I was in there, and it was at the point where he hops on the settings, and then he hops down towards the resume, whatever was on the main menu, right? He hasn't hopped into the actual settings yet and start messing with volume and stuff. So he was on the back button. Mm-hmm. It has like start or return and back button. And I was hitting him on there. Mm-hmm. And I was hitting him, and it kept shaking the B button. And all of a sudden, it went to High on Life 2 has crashed. You're going to. What it said at the top. It says, you're going to. I'm like, oh, they're doing this thing again.
It actually crashed.
Holy shit. And I clicked on it, closed out, and I was like... I was like... So it's probably saved, that's where I'm at. When I load back in, it'll know to do the next thing. Load back in. And he goes, oh God, he's in your systems. I'm like, what? It was an actual crash just at that random time?
Here's the real question. What Bible story did you pick?
David and Goliath.
So did I.
Yeah.
I won. I got all 4 sheeps.
I couldn't figure out the controls. I was like, what's going on? I was getting frustrated, and he goes, I heard Pseudo go, hey, are you there? I'm like, thank God. I put the controller down and I waited.
I found all 4 sheeps.
That's great. That's fantastic. Hated that section, but
sent those sheeps up to God.
Is that what happens?
Yeah, you pick them up. You can stack them. You hit A to pick them up.
I figure out you can stack things. I picked up a dead squirrel somehow as well.
And then B to jump.
Yeah.
And you go all the way to the end, and you gotta jump up a tree, and then jump up another tree, and then there's a little arrow.
Is that what the arrow's for?
Yeah. And they go, ah.
I found the arrow and couldn't figure that out. I was like, what is this for? Is there supposed to be a door here? Oh, man. But then, that was a fun fight. And then I like that it was like, we'll just give him a health bar for his fanny pack to see for how much stuff he's pulling out. That was really fun. That was really good. Also, a lot of glitches. A lot of bugs.
I'm sorry, hold up real quick. Stabbing in the face.
Brutal.
I
also couldn't hit him.
It's kind of the point, I think. I think I think no matter what, when you slice at him, he's on the last rung because they want you to stab your face a bunch of times.
I wonder if there's an achievement for like one and done. You know what I mean? It's just stabbing once and getting them.
Maybe. A lot of bugs. I wish I was recording at one point because after you save Lizzie, right? Mm-hmm. Or you go back to Lizzie. In the room with the second lizard fight, where he's like, "Oh man, am I bad, dude? Am I the bad guy here?" The regular enemies you fight in there to begin with.
Yeah.
There were some of them running up the ramp, and I was shooting them, and all of a sudden one of them goes, and then back down. I'm like, dude's aura forming on me.
My first issue is that I soft locked myself immediately. Not immediately, but so you know the section where you're escaping the exploding building with Reptile and Lizzie, right? Yeah. And your slide's like a big old slidey rail grind section. There's a point where you go to jump in a circular pipe. Turns out if you miss that pipe, there's no death animation. You just stand on you just go to the bottom and you just go around in circles. And I was like,
yeah, I had almost won the Gerg, what was his name? The fish lover.
The fish lover?
The dude on the boat. Boss on the boat.
Oh. Craig.
Yeah. I was fighting him. He was almost dead, and he did that move where he throws his hook into the ground and he spins, right?
Yeah.
Well, he hit me, knocked me off the boat, right? But he somehow hit me into a point of the boat that had a spawn location on the side of it. So, and it was slick, so it's not like I could stand on it.
Is that where you respawned when you die?
So I'd fall off the boat, spawn there. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll jump this way and get up there. There's a little ramp. I'm like, oh, there's an invisible wall. Can't go any farther up.
What'd you do?
I had to restart from checkpoint.
Oh, well, that's fine.
And start the entire boss fight over.
That sucks.
Yes. Literally, he was like minuscule.
Yeah. I get tossed around a lot as well. Like, not like someone hitting me tossed around, but like, I'll be like, you know what I mean? Like, almost like it's a lag. And then at one point I hopped in between an enemy not an enemy, a person and the wall and got stuck. It was when you're on the main deck and then that little guy in the pool is telling you pick up the fire turtles and he's like, yeah, oh god, I love it. I've already made peace with the fact that I'm dying. Blah, blah, blah.
Wait, it was the turtles that were speaking?
No, it wasn't turtles. It was the guy. There was like a little guy in the center pool.
Oh, the kid.
Yeah, the little kid in the center pool.
Wait, it was the kid who had the knife.
No.
Oh, was it not?
No, it was a little. I think he was a squid, maybe. I don't know. But he's in that center pool, and I accidentally jumped between him and the wall there, and I was like, "Cool, restarting from checkpoint because I'm stuck and he's not moving."
Yeah,
because he's non-killable.
A lot of the sections are kind of just becoming a bunch of bullshit.
A bunch of bull, yeah.
Dying in stupid ways.
I will say, I enjoy being Purple Rain.
So do I. I'm leaving it on until I find a better costume.
I'm leaving it on. It's really fun.
Did you go into Spirit Halloween?
What? Where's your Spirit Halloween?
In the mall. It opens up after you get back off the boat because the dude who gives you the Purple Rain suit runs it.
Runs Spirit Halloween? Mm-hmm. That's pretty funny.
He's still selling
See,
costumes.
that's the good. Oh yeah, me walking in and what's his name? Keeps, right? Mr. Keeps is now a Spencer's. Yeah. That is funny. So funny.
Party City's closing down. We literally have a Party City down the road from us that is closing.
Yeah. That's the kind of humor I love in it. Like, good stuff.
Something that does piss me off. I get it's for comedic effect, but I spent 30 minutes Googling on the internet how to uncensor things. He's like, I'm an adult.
Oh, in Spencer's?
Well, in Spencer's, and there's other things that are for. I understand now it's for comedic effect, but I thought it was like
you had to accidentally put on a filter for
it defaulted. Yeah, and I'm like, I'm an adult.
Yeah,
like I want to see because I wanted to see what the T-shirt said.
Sure, you do.
There were T-shirts in there that I wanted to see what they said.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I'm like, I'm an adult. I don't like. I'm an adult. Yeah. It's not going to traumatize me to see a dildo walking by. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, Sir Arlen's huge hog just offends you to no end.
It's because there was no purpose. You're walking into a Spencer.
The purpose of being at Spencer's, you want to see the dildos. Yeah, no, I get it.
I didn't want to see it. But what my wife did, right? The first thing
she wanted to see Sir Arlen's large hog.
No, listen. When I was playing and I walked in the mall and I went, "Hey, look!" And she went, "Oh my God, it's Spencer's. Go see what's at the back." Because she thinks that it's the funniest thing in the world. She's never actually been back there.
Yeah.
She's kind of sheepish when it comes to that stuff. But I was like, you know what? I'll walk back there. I'm like, oh shit, they actually did it. But I want to read what the T-shirts was because I was like, oh, there's probably some funny freaking jokes on these T-shirts.
Yeah.
Just blurt out.
It's for the joke.
Yeah, it's for the joke.
Yeah. So yeah, it has good moments of hilarity, good moments of humor. Yeah. So let's rate this one. Actually, let's give a score here for our first impressions because we're only like, I don't know, probably not even a quarter into the game, right? I guess there's only 5 or there's 6 bosses on there technically, so maybe a third into the game, right? It's 33%. Right now, let's rate on humor, let's rate on gameplay, and then overall, like just how we feel about it going so far. I'm gonna give humor a 7, maybe a 6. I'll give it a 6.5. I'm going to give gameplay a 4.5. Overall, I'm sitting at like a 5. Compared to the last game, which I would have put it like an 8 or 9.
Humor's a 5.
Yeah, humor's pretty low.
Like, I spend more time annoyed than I do laughing.
Where do you put gameplay at?
I'll put it at a 6. It's a game.
You like shooters more than me, so you're probably...
It's a game.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more fun because it's got more things to do than just shoot.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a game. Like, that's what you can say about
Excuse
it. That's all you can say.
Yeah.
It's a video game.
It's a video game. With other video games inside it. That's fun.
So, overall, I'm just going to split the difference. It's 5.5 right now.
So we're both around a 5 currently.
I will probably play it till I beat it because I beat the first one.
Yeah.
And it's a game. It's a video game. I will probably never replay it again.
You'll probably play it until you get all the skateboards.
I will look around until I get all the skateboards. Yes.
I want all the playing cards.
But that's my the collector in me.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, in fairness, though, never played High on Life after the first playthrough.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's a one-and-done type of game. But it is definitely more of a challenge. And I do agree that there is too much talking from the, like, locked-in talking. Like, the funniest times are when someone's talking and we walk away and we're allowed to go do our own thing, where they're like, oh, okay, well, go screw you, fuck me then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love that. There are the times where it's like, we're spitting dialogue at you. You got to stand right here. I kind of walk away and then...
I think there's a setting you can turn dialogue down, which I may do, because I'm just getting kind of sick of it.
To where they talk less?
Yes. Well, because
but during,
the politician messes with the setting. He's on the gun chatter.
Oh, I don't care about gun dialogue, because I can move around while gun dialogue is happening. I'm talking...
Oh, when you're stuck.
But when you're like, they're describing story stuff, it goes on too long.
Every time it says... check in with people or go to the RV, I just rush to the RV.
Right.
So maybe if I just got money, I'll go check the store.
And something really annoying happened. I was looking around the central area, the main overworld, and I was exploring, and I happened to go in the directions I had to get the catalytic converter for the RV. I went over there, I was like, well, since I'm over here, I'll grab it. The second I went over there, they're like, all right, cool, hop in the RV.
Yeah.
I was like...
Let me make the choice.
I was like, I'll come back to that in a minute. Oh, I don't want to start the mission yet. I tried going around. It put up invisible, like, soft walls where, like, I got slower and slower, and then I was like, I guess I'm going to the mission now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that also kind of annoyed me. Though, them trying to find parking and Parking Wars was fun. MurderCon was a blast. Love MurderCon.
With the non-copyright triangular geometry-shaped head.
Yeah. Brutus. I do love that it was Pyramid Head with stickers. That was cool. That was fun. Would have loved more references like that in there.
I will say, TTP in this game,
Instantly,
amazing.
I drew one on my face.
And now it's your wanted poster.
And now it's my wanted poster. I draw a penis on every single opportunity.
Yeah.
And you get an achievement for it. It says specifically the achievement is...
I haven't got an achievement yet. Not done that.
Oh, well, because you suck. It says... Have you drawn a single penis yet?
Yeah, for my signature in MurderCon.
Oh, yeah, mine too. Hold on. Keep talking because, listen, it's boring if we just sit here. How do we get to achievements?
I assume that's how you X out people as well?
I draw a penis to their mouth. And I tell Gene to shut up and stop rushing me. Let's see. Yeah, the achievement is, was that a wiener? We can't actually tell if you drew a wiener, but if you did, this was probably a little funny.
Maybe I did get the achievement, because I guess I don't have my achievement set to pop up. So.
Gotcha. I have drawn a wiener on every opportunity that they give me to draw.
Yeah.
I knew we were talking about TTP. By the way, if anyone doesn't know, it's timed penis.
It's how long from after the start of the game it takes you to make one or draw one.
Or make one. You can make one. Like in Minecraft, you can make a penis pretty quick. You can't draw a penis. You can make one.
I am a little annoyed at the over-reliance on the drawing mechanic.
I think they put it in there and they're like, we want to keep putting it in there. I bet you.
Like the notes section during the murder mystery, what's the point? I'm not going to write.
Here's what I'm wondering, though. Here's what I wonder. I wonder if they, part of your end user agreement, they are collecting data. And part of that data is the image of what everyone's drawing. And so they can go,
it's gonna be a lot of dicks.
Collectively, here's a collage of all the dicks you guys drew. You can't see them? That's because there's so many, they had to be a pixel each.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something like that. 100%. I think it has a spirit to it. It's got the same vibe as the old game. I know that he can't be in it, but I do miss the original gun. I can't remember his name.
Kenny.
Kenny.
So there's a reason Kenny's not in it.
I know, but I don't want to get into all that right now. But,
Well,
because it's a whole...
no, I mean, it's just Roiland, shit human being.
Yeah.
But they have a voice actor that matches.
Yeah.
So why didn't they just get Morty's voice actor?
I think...
They've hired someone new who does it.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe because they left a bad taste in someone's mouth or something. I don't know. I do miss Kenny because...
Well, they don't even give an explainer to where he went. Like, oh, he's retired. I was thinking it was going to be some kind of like, they're going to make like the retired veteran joke, right?
Yeah.
You're going to go to the old shack in the woods and Kenny's just on a rocking chair.
Is Sweezy who replaces him in that DLC? I thought we had Sweezy before that.
No.
Who replaces Kenny in the DLC?
I don't know. I didn't play it.
Someone replaces...
I didn't know there was DLC.
They replaced Kenny in the game.
Oh, maybe that's when they explain what happens to Kenny.
Kenny in High on Life.
Because it was nice just having a regular pistol.
It was having a regular pistol. Oh, it's that little axolotl one that Harper. It's the one that
Lizzie has.
Lizzie has. Okay. 100%. Yeah. Something's missing, and I think it is that Morty voice that gives it the vibe of
Rick and Morty.
And they do have an actor who does a really good...
That's what I'm saying.
You're right.
They could have just hired him and put Kenny in the game.
Yeah.
Like, if you're upset about a...
Tread lightly.
If you're upset about a voice that sounds like another voice of a shitty human being that wasn't even the shitty human being's voice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
That's like 3 steps removed.
Yeah. And if they were able to replace him in Rick and Morty, and nobody really cares now because he does a good job.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
they replaced him in Rick and Morty, and no one cares.
Well, some people do care, but why not replace him in that game as well? Because Squanch Games is owned by the same company, right? Are they? Maybe.
Don't know that.
Anyways, fun game. Just wish it was funner.
There you go. You said fun game. I'm like,
No, it's fun. I'm not gonna discount it. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. Am I enjoying it as much as the first? Nowhere close.
It reminds me of when we were kids and we played Billy Hatcher. We didn't like it. We never beat it. I mean, we're gonna beat this. Yeah. We had it for the GameCube. We didn't really like it, but we played it when we had nothing else to play.
That's a deep cut, Billy Hatcher.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I agree. We play it because I'm gonna play, and like for instance, it's the only we're waiting on RE9 to come out. So like,
correct.
This is what's available.
It's that.
Also, I'm gonna call you out on the podcast right now for something. Ladies and gentlemen at home, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I am a broke human being for the most part. This man has a really nice job and plans on buying RE9 the day it releases. Mm-hmm. He keeps threatening that he's going to remove it from his Steam library so I can't play it.
Until I beat it.
The issue is if it takes him longer to beat it, we can't talk about it on the podcast immediately if I don't get to play it.
I'm probably taking a day off of work, so I'm probably going to beat it in a day.
If you don't beat it in the day, I'm going to play it that next following day because I want to talk about it on the podcast. I want to talk about RE9 the week it comes out.
Or you could you let me tell you about it.
No. I'll leave. You'll do it on your own.
And let's get something straight. I'm broke as well.
Yeah, not as broke as me.
Just a little more frugal.
Yeah, a little more frugal. But that doesn't mean you that has nothing to do with you removing the game from your Steam library so I can't play it. That's petty. That's what that is.
Because you said you were going to play it before I even got a chance to play it. You were like... I'm telling you right now, this is what he did. He went, I know you're going to download it before you get to work.
Corroborate this. This is true.
Before you go to work. That way, it's done by the time you get home, which means...
I'm home all day. I
can play it.
Yeah.
No, it'll be downloaded
I work from home.
When I get home. I can wait 30 minutes.
Do my job. Okay, I'm good. That's what I'll do. No, I won't do that. I promise I won't do that, but don't take it out of your Steam library. Because I need to be able to play it so that we can talk about it.
It will be installed 30 minutes before I play.
That's fine. Mm-hmm. I'm saying don't take it out of your Steam library because I would need to be able to play it. And
I said I'd put it back in.
Just don't take it out. Just once you play it that first day, I'll if you're not on it, I'll play it then. Mm-hmm. I'll let you get the first experience. If I don't get to play it before the podcast, we can't talk about it.
You will get to play it.
Okay.
You'll get to play it.
Okay. Thank you. Also, we got to talk Percy Jackson still because that was on our docket. But We're going to see Scream 7 on the 28th of this month.
Guaranteed? You locked that in?
I locked that in. The tickets got bought. 5 tickets.
The old love of your life ain't going?
No, she has work, so.
No.
But she's not much into horror movies anyways. So we're going to see Scream 7. That should be fun. I have some predictions set with my uncle who we're going to see it with.
What's the predictions?
I don't think Stu Macher's actually going to be in it.
100%. They're just teasing that.
They're teasing.
It's going to be someone using his voice.
It's going to be AI. It's going to be like an AI rendition of his voice. Because that's the big thing happening right now.
Yeah, it's technology.
Is technology and AI. So that's what they're going to use.
At least in the trailer.
I haven't seen Scream 6, by the way.
Have you seen the trailer, though?
Watch that.
Yeah, you need to watch Scream 6. It's
No,
pretty good.
I haven't.
In the trailer, creepy as shit, dude. There's a scene in the trailer where they walk by this ghost face.
Show it to me.
Right? Are you going to actually put it in the thing?
Is it easy as just download the trailer?
I don't know.
Because if we talk through the trailer, technically I don't have to show it. Leave it in the comments if when we show videos, I should try to put the video in. Do podcasts do that? Can they do that for copyright reasons?
Some do.
Oh.
Maybe not a whole trailer.
Podcast 2, show me another trailer because I don't watch trailers.
We'll see.
We put it silent.
Oh.
Because that definitely is.
I just want to show you one particular scene.
Is that Chris Hemsworth?
This is the scene.
Is that Chris Hemsworth?
No.
Oh, no, that's not Chris Hemsworth.
So they're going into this house.
That's Stu Macher's house, right?
Yeah. Or no. Yes, it is. And it's supposed to be like an exhibit.
Yeah.
And
it's an Airbnb where they can stay in the house.
And they think it's an animatronic. And that is so creepy.
Because it is an animatronic. Because it's behind him.
What?
Well, unless it's the 2, obviously it probably is the 2. But you can see it in the scene. Go back.
Did you really just catch something in the trailer I didn't see?
Oh! Yeah, he's right there. He's actually... Oh, shit! You know what I mean? That made me grab my pants, I'll tell you what.
Just the idea of that there is a killer walking around, and there's maybe animatronic, maybe not, in there, that you don't know. Maybe it's a real person.
It could be both. It could be the second one, yeah. Honestly, what makes me think it's actually the person... That's a fun frame. What makes me actually think it's the another killer is that it goes... That's slight. Animatronics don't do that. Animatronics go...
Right.
Even if it's motion controlled, to follow.
Also, when it gets close, it doing this,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Wigs me out a little bit. I'm excited to see it.
That's cool. Which also brings up the idea, subliminally, of AI.
Yeah.
Artificial intelligence, because that's an animatronic. It's like false life.
Yes.
Right? 100%, I think if they're going to go the AI route, they're going to be like...
They'll probably...
Hey, Sydney!
His voice will be in it.
Yeah.
Because I think he's confirmed that he's in it.
Yeah, his voice will be in it. And they might show him in prison if he is alive.
Yeah, but I mean, if he is alive, he's orchestrating. Maybe he's orchestrating.
Maybe he's orchestrating. Maybe he gave them a bunch of recordings of his voice or something, so they can compile an AI
that'd be a good point.
Voice modulator. Because
back in the '90s, how did they get enough video of his voice? Cameras weren't around very often in the '90s, and usually audio wasn't that great.
Yeah, to mimic it. So he might have to be alive in the movie, but like. I'm eager to see. I think it's going to be. It's not going to be actually him. He's the red herring of the film. Is that he's in it? Maybe someone came in and interviewed him and recorded his voice so they could compile it. Maybe he doesn't even know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, he might be in a psych ward. Who knows?
Maybe they hear his voice. They have to pull like a Silence of the Lambs to go talk to him.
That's true. They're like, we heard your voice, and he's like, I've been in here, Sydney.
It's getting worse in here, man.
Thank you. I'm glad you think. That's my Stu Macher impression. Oh man! All right, we've got to move on to
Percy Jackson,
because I know it's been out for a bit here, but also Percy Jackson season 3 is coming out later this year.
That is kind of cool that it's coming out that quick. But I'm not a huge fan.
Yeah, well, I'm
This
aware.
is-
We've talked about this previously, but I would like to talk about it here because it can keep our conversation more civil.
In my opinion, the show should be named Annabeth and the Olympians. She's a great Annabeth.
Yeah.
She gets all of Percy's moments. Season 1 and Season 2. She gets all of them.
Name a moment from the book in particular that she gets.
Daedalus's love boat.
That's Season 1. And how does she get that?
I don't exactly remember what happens,
who-
but Percy's the one who saves the day. But in this one,
Who hopped in the chair?
Percy hops in the chair.
Sounds like that was her. Because one of them had to do it to leave. Someone had to make that sacrifice. So who would have said a sacrifice is saving someone else? Who did that?
Listen, this is just my opinion.
No, I get it. Yeah.
And the one that makes me the most mad is setting up the rivalry between Percy and Luke. In the woods, it's meant to just be Percy and Luke.
Yeah.
Right? They get into a little sword fight. Percy summons a scorpion. It stabs Percy.
Luke summons a scorpion.
What did I say? Percy summons a scorpion. Luke summons a scorpion. Stabs Percy. He stumbles out of the woods, dying. In the show, saved by Annabeth. For no reason. I'm getting tired of that invisible hat. It comes up way too much.
It comes up a lot in the book as well.
It comes up a lot in the book. But it's basically like, oh, something's happening. The invisible hat can save us every single time.
No, and I think where I disagree with you, because you say that she comes and saves him for no reason. There is a reason.
Why?
It's
because of her relationship with Luke. That stuff is explained in the books. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I think there is a reason that they are having Annabeth have more of a presence in the show, is because they're trying to hit more on Percy and Annabeth's relationship than they did in the books initially. Because the books...
It's supposed to be a slow burn.
Yeah, would they only have XYZ number of episodes to do that slow burn?
Too easy. They're Disney. Why are they making 30-minute episodes?
Because that's what Disney always does.
It makes zero sense. We live in a world where we are currently streaming everything, right? There is no reason that an episode should be 30 minutes. 2, no reason we shouldn't be able to watch the entire thing at once. It made sense when we were on... What are you doing?
I'm listening.
There's no reason... or when we used to watch on cable television, right? It made sense that you could only watch one a week because they had to have time slots. You can't throw out an entire series in one day and expect people to sit down and binge watch it.
100%.
Right?
Yeah.
It made sense. It makes zero sense to do it weekly now. The only reason for it to be weekly now is because, it's 8 episodes, which means you have to pay for another month if you want to see the end.
That's why they do that.
And there's no reason that it should be it shouldn't be an hour long.
So what you're saying
they would have plenty of time to cover everything.
Yeah.
Why was the entire Academy at the beginning of Season 2 just skipped? They named the episode, I Played Dodgeball with Giants.
And they did that.
They threw fireballs at him?
Yeah.
But why did they skip all that?
Because they didn't have time.
They had time.
No, they don't.
They're Disney. They could have made them an hour.
That's absolutely true. How much does 1 minute of an episode of Percy Jackson cost?
To Disney, nothing.
That's not true at all. How much does it cost?
How much?
Anywhere between $250,000 to $500,000 a minute.
Why?
For production costs and budgets. That's the estimation. Currently, with them having a $12 to $15 million per episode budget. $12 to $15 million.
For 30 minutes, and Markiplier made a 2-hour movie on $3 million.
I also look at the production quality. You're looking at two different things.
I would rather it look like freaking Iron Lung and get more of the story. Because Iron Lung looked great.
It did look great.
Like, what are with these inflated budgets for no reason?
How many people did he pay?
Well, that's part of the problem. Disney's paying too many people.
You need, for a big production like this, and trust me, you wouldn't want it to be lower budget when it comes to Percy Jackson. You're going to have...
It seems pretty low budget. The effects aren't that great.
The effects are pretty good What are you talking about? They did one of the worst things that animators like they dread, which are like ocean environments, because then everything is CGI.
You mean that scene I brought up where it barely looks like Percy's doing anything, but there's water splashing on the front. He's controlling it.
Doesn't matter. They still animated all that. They animated the whole Charybdis thing. That alone cost probably butt tons in production time, right? But they're paying gaffers, they're paying cameramen, they're paying lighting guys, they're paying crafties, they're paying people to take care of all those people. They're paying for people to even just come in and clean the freaking trailers. They have to pay for trailers for the actors as part of their SAG benefits. And not to mention they have to pay the actors themselves, which I do agree, acting budgets are way too inflated.
The whole process is way too overblown. No wonder Disney movies don't make any money.
Correct. But this is the way that movies have become.
Just because it's the way it's been done doesn't mean they can't alter the process to make it more efficient to spend less money.
No. Because you're wanting worse quality but more time. You don't want that.
So you're telling me if we get rid of the people who pamper the actors, it's going to be worse quality?
Nobody pampers the actors. What are you talking about? Pampers the actors.
Like they don't have assistants? They don't have people.
They probably have their own personal
who wait
assistants.
on them hand and foot.
They probably have their own. Probably not. But they probably have a PA assigned to them. Sure.
They have to spend a crap ton of money on food every day.
Who? The production?
Yeah.
Yes. Part of SAG's the union requirement is that you have meals.
So it's SAG's fault that budgets are overblown.
You better be careful with that one. No, it's not SAG's fault. These are all things that, for the most part, have been set in place to ensure that we continue to get really good, really high-quality entertainment. Has some stuff been overblown? Yes.
But see, what I'm saying is to me, it's not high quality.
Yeah. For instance, no, it is high quality. So, for instance, Iron Lung did really good.
They didn't even make Tyson's eye look center. It looks like they took one of his eyes and moved it to the middle.
You're wrong.
No, because part of it's
You
crinkled.
also didn't even pay attention enough to see that Luke's sword was both colors.
No. You had to show me a picture from later on from an episode I hadn't seen.
And then when you get to the that wasn't even from an episode, that was from the promo. And then later on you do officially see it bright and squirrely in the very last episode.
It makes zero sense though.
What makes zero sense?
It's supposed to be able to cut both ways.
It could be sharp on both sides. One's just more serrated.
In a falchion shape?
It has a point like this. It could be sharp on both sides. You don't know. Same thing I said, like, maybe you just saw the sword in shadow. Maybe they didn't put the best light and they didn't go, get the light on the sword. I just
have a lot of problems with it. Riptide I get it. It's that's the size the sword would actually be in real life.
Right, so fantastic.
I guarantee you every person reading the books imagined it bigger. It's going to look like a dagger.
You can't guarantee that because I disagree.
When he turns 17, he's going to look like, or 16, it's going to look like a dagger.
No, because they described it constantly about its size. A sword that they never described it as a large sword. They even several times, for instance, when he was fighting Ares, they said his sword was akin to a toothpick to Ares' greatsword.
Fighting Ares?
Yeah, something like that.
Fighting Ares?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that back up. We're not talking about season 1. Okay, we get it. You didn't like that it was a more of a tactical battle and they were like sizing each other up. And it was more actual akin to real sword fighting.
But it ruins the perception of Percy.
People
are scared of Percy because he battles the god of war like in a sword fight and wins. Obviously, they had to get into the water for him to win. But he one-on-ones the god of war.
He still does that.
No, he doesn't. Ares takes a strike. He goes, huh.
That's all it is for.
I drew blood.
That's it. That was what it was supposed to be.
That's not what was in the book.
So
I'm saying this is Percy Jackson light.
It's not Percy Jackson light. It's Percy Jackson and the Olympians.
So you're saying like, oh, all this money, they can do all this because they're doing all this cool stuff. Where was Percy controlling the waves to fight Ares?
Went off.
In that fact, the climax of the Percy Jackson movie had better animation because at least he used the water to fight Luke.
You're even gonna say one good thing about it.
Tyson is fantastic, minus his eye.
The eye is center. Do Google. Guys, I'm going to put an image up on screen. Tyson, and you're going to see Percy Jackson show. Because he's wrong. He's like, he hits on such sticking points. That's dead center. Look at it. It's above his nose. It's dead center. It's above his nose.
Look at the crease on the right side. See how this one side is creased more?
It's because he's looking this way.
No, it's because your eyes crease differently at the corners.
It's because he's looking this way.
No, his eye is not. No, his eye is center. But I'm saying like, it is like.
No, it's
they
even.
look like they took one
It's
eye.
even all the way across.
No.
You're wrong.
100% not.
100% wrong. We'll agree to disagree.
Yeah. But yeah, Tyson's great. Especially like, they can do things that weren't in the books.
Yeah, like the bomb section.
And be good if it's good. Because what do you call this? A bomb. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
That was fantastic. Wasn't in the book. Fantastic. Because there's a difference between things that are bad and things that are good.
Season 2 score.
Season 2 score?
Yeah. Out of 10.
6.
8.5.
You've, I guess, High in Life you rated kind of low. It's the only thing.
I can rate things low, but I don't go into things critical. For instance, I'm never going to look at something that has a book as a source material and go, if it doesn't follow this, it's not good.
Yeah, but here's the issue. They're trying to bring in people who were fans of the books. I get it. There's kids now that are they were trying to get interested as well.
I would counter say they don't give a shit if you've read the books or not. Do you see
that
them,
should be wrong.
Do you see them before every episode saying, also read the adventure, the novelization of Percy Jackson Legends, also available on Disney.com? No, they don't.
Listen,
do that.
it's fine. The books are still always going to exist.
You think they have to make it? Hey,
but no. Here's the issue: the people who read the books as kids are our age. They are the parents now.
Yeah,
they're the ones who are going to turn it on for their kids.
Right, and then go, cool. Well, I didn't enjoy it as much because it wasn't like the book, but the kids really seem to love it because my little 13-year-old son really loves Percy and his energy, and so, I can see him getting a crush on Annabeth.
I can tell you for a fact, as it was my favorite book series ever.
Right.
So
you're too close to this.
I will not let them watch the show until after they've read the books. Should they want to read the books.
Weird. I don't know. Just don't, like, it's media. It's one way or the other. I bet you if they watched it first and then read the books, they'd be like, man, there's some things different. I think this was because we're talking about a really critically thinking 4-year-old. Man, this was really well done
I'm not going to let a 4-year-old
books.
watch Percy Jackson.
It's a joke. Fine, a critically thinking 8-year-old. Wow, this was way better done in the books. Oh, I don't like this choice to compare to the movies. TV show. The movies are garbage. Agreed. Yeah, I think you're just giving
footsie with me under the
I
table.
am cute. I think you're giving it way too much credit because at the end of the day, it is meant for teens and kids. It's not meant for you. I know you read it as a kid.
Wrong.
You're not a kid anymore.
Wrong. You cannot say it's meant. You cannot say it's meant for teens and kids when the people who are the reason the books are popular are now adults.
What was the last book you read from Percy from Rick Riordan?
Yeah, the books are still coming out, but not the original Percy Jackson books. You and I are the reason the books are popular.
Right. Are you still buying Percy Jackson memorabilia and merch? No. But do you know who hasn't read the books and who they want to now introduce the same stories to? That's what Hollywood does.
I guarantee you're thinking about it wrong. I guarantee you they want the people who read the books. Because, I mean, if they don't, that's pretty shitty of them. Because you and I are the reason that the books even are being made into TV shows.
So? I don't care. That's the thing. Why is it crappy for them to want to reintroduce a story to a new generation? It's like them remaking Spider-Man.
Well, spitting on the old generation.
They're not spitting on anybody. They're just changing things you don't like.
No, they're changing things
but that's spitting
on
you. So you're saying it's a disrespect. They don't have any obligation to respect you in this matter.
And I get it. Rick Riordan is involved. It almost seems like sometimes that they don't think that the original source material mattered.
They literally, every actually important story beat is still there. Every story beat to tell the same story is still there. The pathway might be slightly different, but it's still all there.
Really? Because to this point,
Yep.
Percy's useless.
No, he's not.
He can barely fight, even though he's supposed to be the best swordsman at Camp Half-Blood.
Sure. So you're just taking it as a slight that he's not as...
Other people describe Percy as terrifying
Yeah,
when they look
book
at him.
2.
He's already almost looks like a god.
Yeah, in like book 2. Cool. So we're on season 2 of what ideally will be 5.
Yeah, but it's like here's,
So you
here's
want
the
him
best
to
example.
you want him not to change for 5 seasons.
No, here's the best example.
This is the worst example.
No, you haven't even heard it.
I'm
here's the best example.
guessing.
Luke sees Percy do this spin move in the first book.
Okay.
Luke then teaches Percy how to do said spin move
Yeah.
when they're dueling.
Yeah.
Percy then uses said spin move by the end of the book. It shows, hey, he's grown as a swordsman and he's on par with Luke.
Cool.
Right?
Yeah.
He can battle. He's someone who can one-on-one Ares.
Yeah.
Right? The Percy in the books, I don't think he could. If he hadn't tricked him, he couldn't one-on-one Ares. And in the books, that Percy wouldn't have been smart enough to trick Ares.
You're just holistically upset that
He is not Percy Jackson.
He is Percy Jackson. It's his name. They call him Percy Jackson.
He is.
He does all the same stuff Percy does. He just doesn't do it as cool as your little brain thought he did.
No,
This is the same problem, by the way, that when what was it? When the first movie came out, right? We both really funnily had in our head that Josh Hutcherson was Percy Jackson without ever communicating that. You know, you have a mental picture of somebody, but the fact that they picked Dylan O'Brien automatically upset you. You were like, it should have been Josh Hutcherson. God, I pictured him as Josh Hutcherson.
And he would have been better. Josh Hutcherson has green eyes.
I agree. First off, let me say, I agree. We both, as children, had the right casting choice. We made the right choice. They didn't cast the right person. Dylan O'Brien, he did the best he could, but wasn't the right choice. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that back then, you were very upset about that when that movie came out and you wouldn't let it go. This is the same argument with just more talking points.
Yeah, because they gave me more. They did more wrong.
Because you feel like it's different than what you had in your head. If you'd been on set and you'd been able to relay all this to them, I bet it'd be the exact way you want it to. But unfortunately, they don't know what's going on in your brain and what points in that book are the most important to Richard Mackenzie.
No, because they're intentionally changing things. Rick Riordan said...
Yeah, because they don't know which ones everyone's going to think is important. The things you think is important, like him being an absolute god of fighting by book 2... doesn't factor, for instance, me. I don't care. That's not something I went into that book reading and going, so that's important to be in the show.
Here's my issue. If they get to the Doors of Death,
cool.
In the Heroes of Olympus, or Blood of Olympus series.
They won't get to, I don't think they'll get to that.
But if they were to get to it, right?
By that point.
If they were to get to it, that's not enough time. Percy's only 17 in that book, I'm pretty sure. That's not enough time for me to believe Nico when he says that he'll be okay in Tartarus. He's the most powerful demigod I've ever met.
Wait, is it? That's the second series, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Where he drops into Tartarus.
Titan's Curse,
Battle Labyrinth,
and then Fall of Olympus. No, what is it? The 5th book.
The Last Olympian.
Yeah, so I think the big thing here, though, is that you want it to be how you want all the important things that you saw from the book. But also, remember, I was still the kid that broke into the classroom at recess to take the book out of your desk, to read it.
You didn't break in, you asked the teacher if you could read it.
Right, doesn't matter. I still went into your desk and stole it, because we were in 2 separate classrooms, to steal it so I could read it. That's how much a fan I was also of the book. These points that you're bringing up as being important, I don't see as important. I think the story and the way that they get from A to B is what's important, right? Them still having the sirens and them the way they technically face it. I know they changed it a bit from the
way
book.
they get from A to B, so it's about the destination, not the journey?
Or the fact that they get from A to B, excuse me. I just said it wrong. Get over it. You can't use it as a talking point because I said something wrong.
I think your real opinion just came out.
No, you can't say that at all because I'm literally describing it differently. I followed immediately by saying, sure, did they still have the sirens? Yes. Did they do it differently? Yes. I don't care how they did it. They still did it. Right? Did he fight Ares differently? Were the terms of the fight different?
He didn't fight Ares differently. He just didn't fight Ares.
Were the terms of fighting Ares different? Yes. Did I care how he fought him? No, because he still did it. That's A to B, right? Sorry. That is just getting A to B.
But the moments in the books are the reason you liked the story.
The moments in the books, correct, and they can as long as they include all those moments.
No, so
that's what I love. I don't know how long this battery's gonna last, so we need to
Yeah, we're just gonna wrap it up real quick.
Well, no, because we're cut off.
I don't want it was organic. What was the last thing we said?
I don't know. It was about we're gonna point out we had technical difficulties, so the battery died. All right. We had a few technical difficulties. Just know we had a very heated conversation that you missed about 10 minutes of. Probably for the best.
Yeah, probably for the best.
We just came to kind of an agreement that we valued different things in the books. So from what I valued, I enjoyed. From what you looked for in the book, like Percy's power level and his personal journey, you don't think it is hitting the mark as well as you would like.
That was basically all you missed, was a 10-minute rant about how Percy was here and they dropped him here, in my opinion.
Yeah, and how I disagreed.
Mostly because of the Queen and Revenge is what we talked about. How they didn't take that.
Oh yeah, how they didn't take that, and you don't get to see the scene of him controlling the masts and stuff, which is fine.
With his mind.
Yeah, which personally is whatever. Every C character has that power, so it's fine.
Name one.
I'm trying to remember. His name is escaping me. Blackbeard in Pirates of the Caribbean. That's the same thing.
That's every C character?
A lot of them have that power, I think. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh no, I'm excited for season 3 and excited that they're releasing it so soon.
I'm going to watch it, but I'm not excited.
You're a butthead. Yeah, so what were we talking about?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
it's probably best.
We talked about Percy Jackson and all the entailments that come with that. Was there something else that we wanted to talk about?
Not this week.
Oh wait, there was one thing. There was one brief thing that I forgot to put on the itinerary. I was going to call you out for it. I said
for RE9. You already called me out.
For RE9? No, that wasn't it. It was something else. Anyways,
wait, was it a prediction you want to call me out for?
Oh no, but I need a Dick Predicts. Hey, okay. Here's how we're gonna end this. This is a fun game show we're gonna play when we can remember to play it. Good old Dickie boy here. His name's Richard. It's fine to call him Dick.
I have a very good habit of being right.
I love how you worded it. Because you know what he normally says to me? He goes,
I'm always right.
That's what he says. And I say, that's empirically
impossible. There
really
do be some people in this world that just always be right.
Physically impossible. The fact that he just said, I do have a habit and a tendency to be right, means he's already...
I was trying to be less aggressive about it.
Means he's already not confident in the fact that we're going to put it to the test. So, this is Dick Predicts, okay?
You'll add something later, I'm sure.
Yeah, so he's going to make a prediction that whenever it comes out, whenever it comes through, we will verify whether it was true or not, right? It could be about anything, but it can't just be like, let's say, in Scream, someone will die. That's the prediction that's done, right? So, give me a prediction about something. We'll keep it in the media sphere, obviously.
Hey there.
I don't know if you're in frame when you do that. I lean more towards the center.
Hey there. My prediction this week is that when Supergirl comes out, it will have a higher critic score than it will an audience score.
Higher critic score than it will an audience score. All right, you have it there, folks. That's Dick Predicts. Higher critic than audience.
Yeah, critics will rate it higher than audiences.
Interesting. When's that coming out?
This year, I think.
But like when? June, July?
I don't remember.
June.
We'll find out.
We'll talk about it whenever it does come out. Yeah. Anything else coming out that we should watch for the next week? Still got to watch Wonder Man.
Give me time, dude.
It's good. Yeah. I think that's all we got for this episode. We went through our whole itinerary. We talked. We played our game. It was a fun game. Next week, tune in for the same game of Keeper Swap. But
and real quick question. Put it in the comments. What did you all think about Percy Jackson?
Why are you cutting me off for that?
Because I want to know who they think is right.
They're not going to... You're going to get opinions on both sides.
No, argue in the comments.
Don't argue in the comments. Keep
Argue.
it nice and civil. Nice and civil.
Nice and civil argument like we're doing.
For the next game, we're going to be playing Keep or Swap. I'll be making it, and this time it's going to be... we are taking Richard, old Dicky boy here. We're picking him up, and we're throwing him into a random universe. We are playing the Isekai Keep or Swap. So we're going to determine what world he'll end up in. He'll get different worlds. He'll get a small hint, and he'll get to decide whether he wants to stay in the world he's currently in or get Isekai to the next one. And then we'll see where he ends up. I'm not going to play any mind games. I know he thinks I did that on purpose. I didn't do it on purpose.
He did.
I can't decide where you put things. You could have put something at number 1 way back.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, so you actually tried to mind game me. I might have succeeded, but I still got Zatanna. So I'm good with Zatanna. Yeah, thanks for chilling with us while you let your power armor cool down.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to keep following us over here. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitch, on all of the things. Follow us wherever we are.
Wherever you can find us. Really.
Wherever you can find us. On the street, even. Until next time, make sure every once in a while you put your power armor on. Damn it. Make sure every once in a while you put your plot armor on cooldown. I hate that we both did that.
That's where I'll cut it. Alright, so you going home and then